Brayden found himself lost in a group of children, most of which were his age or older. Brayden was seemingly the youngest one there. They were all running around the room like wild animals, intrigued by all the weird and whimsical items strewn about the room. Wally's collection, a sign hanging in the room read. A tall vintage-looking clown standing alongside. He seemed to enjoy watching the children run around and look at the things he had set up for them, the things he had found. The room was sort of dim, with bulb string lights overhead. Wally was his name. Brayden was the only child visibly spooked by this old-looking clown. He had always been afraid of clowns, ever since he was a tiny kid. But Brayden knew he had to get over this fear. He didn't want to be the only kid on the block that was afraid of men in strange clothes and makeup. He knew that now would be his chance to conquer that fear. He stood there for a few seconds, working up the courage to walk over to the man with the glowing nose. When another kid got to him first. Now, there was nothing Brayden could do but wait. He began to look around the room. A few things really stood out to him. A bright, ginger-haired ventriloquist dummy sat slumped over in the corner of the room. There were some other dolls and toys lying around, as well as a cool-looking old suitcase and some chests, old jars with things unidentifiable to Brayden. Slowly but surely, as he was looking at the oddities, kids drained out of the room one by one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Before Brayden knew it, he was the only one left in the room. As soon as he realized this, his anxiety began to well up. Now, it was only him and Wally in the room. Brayden looked visibly unnerved. "Is something wrong, kid?" He heard Wally's soft voice behind him. He slowly turned around to face him. The clown loomed over him, with an old smile and seemingly black eyes. "No," Brayden said in a shaky voice. Wally started laughing softly. "Look, kid, I don't blame you for being scared of us. You're not the only one." Hearing this put Brayden at ease. "What's your name?" "Brayden," he responded. "Brayden. Huh. Your parents must really hate you." They both started laughing. Wally led him around the room, explaining what some of his trinkets were and where he found them. They spent around 15 minutes exchanging conversation and telling jokes. Brayden's fear had seemingly been extinguished. Within the time he had spent talking to Wally, he already started to put his guard down and trust him. Maybe clowns weren't so bad after all. Brayden was a pretty antisocial kid. He didn't have many friends, so being able to bond with someone so easily was really special to him. After they stopped circling the room, they made it back to the center. Wally crouched down a bit to be eye level with Brayden. Wally kept lowering his head a little bit, looking down towards Brayden's feet, in between his legs, and back up to his eyes. "You're a good-looking kid, Brayden," Wally said in a soft voice. He stood back up. "Gosh, touring people around this room all day gets tiring," Wally said as he put his right hand on the back of his neck. "Yeah, I bet," Brayden said. "But it makes my day when kids like you come around. You seem like a good kid. I have a free Wacky's Wonders t-shirt for ya. Would look good on you." Brayden gasped. "Yes, please," he exclaimed. Wally turned around and walked towards a corner of the room, to which he reached down and grabbed a shirt he had lying behind a crate of some sort. He came back over and crouched back down to Brayden's level. "Here it is. It's extra small, unfortunately, but that should be just fine. How about you try it on here, so we can make sure?" Wally questioned Brayden. Okay, Brayden obliged. Maybe you should take your shirt off first, so we can see how well it really fits. Put your arms up, commanded Wally in a monotone voice, but a smile displayed on his face. Brayden put his arms up, to which Wally slowly raised Brayden's shirt off. Wally had fully removed the shirt off Brayden's body, to which he stared. Gee, Brayden, you look like a strong little boy. Play any sports? No, I like to play though. I play a lot of hide and seek with my best friend. I see. That sounds like a lot of fun, Wally said. She's having her birthday here. She's turning 8. After Brayden finished speaking, Wally took the new, albeit small shirt, and slipped it over Brayden's head and onto his body. Wally smiled sweetly, although something felt off to Brayden. It felt artificial. Not in the way of a fake smile, however. Something just a little more inhuman. Despite this, Brayden still felt safe. Thanks for the new shirt. I really liked the things you showed me, Brayden said enthusiastically. No problem. Say, I actually have a few more items in the back. Ones that aren't on display yet. Would you like to come and see them? Brayden excitedly agreed. Perfect. I know a way we can get there without anyone seeing us. Just follow me, okay? Okay. Wally took Brayden by the hand, gently caressing it as he began to turn around. Wally lifted up a curtain and revealed a secret door, which he opened. With that, he and Brayden entered through the doorway. As soon as Wally made it in with Brayden, he turned around and carefully began to shut the door, making sure the curtain fell back over top of it. Just then, another child walked into the room. He and Wally made eye contact for a few seconds. Wally said as he gestured with his finger. He closed the door. Just like that, Wally had lured Brayden into the darkness, ready to help him make some memories that he will surely never forget.